Subaru WRX STI back to its roots, fully expanded to match real-time delivery with natural pacing, pauses, descriptions, and engagement flow. YouTube video script 2026 Subaru WRX Act 2 total length 35 minutes. On camera, standing in front of the 2026 WRX STI in a scenic mountain or track setting. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button because today, oh man, we've got a special one. After years of silence and countless rumors, Subaru has officially brought the STI badge back. And this right here is the 2026 Subaru WRX STI, back to its roots. Now that tagline, it's not just for show. Subaru really did go back to what made the STI legendary in the first place. Manual gearbox, turbo boxer engine, rally-inspired ABUA, and raw, unfiltered driving engagement. In this video, we're diving into everything: engine specs, design upgrades, interior tech, comfort levels, and of course, how this thing performs when you unleash it. So grab a drink, buckle in, and let's take a deep 35-minute dive into this beast. Voiceover with slow-motion close-ups of the car revving engine bay drivetrain. Let's begin under the hood. Because this engine is the soul of the new STI. Subaru's given us a 2.4-liter turbocharged boxer engine, tuned specifically for this STI application. And the numbers? They've improved significantly. We're talking 345 horsepower and 342 pound-feet of torque. That's a serious jump over the standard WRX, and it makes a noticeable difference behind the wheel. But here's the kicker. It's paired exclusively with a 6-speed manual transmission. No CVT, no automatic, just old-school driving purity. And for those who grew up loving the STI name, that's a welcome relief. Subaru's symmetrical all-wheel drive system also returns in true performance fashion, featuring an updated DCCD, driver-controlled center differential, that lets you tailor the torque split to your liking. The STI now rides on a reinforced version of Subaru's global platform, with a stiffer chassis, revised suspension geometry, and a lower center of gravity. All of it comes together to give you a car that not only goes fast, but communicates everything through the wheel and seat. Walking around the vehicle, pointing to details with dynamic camera movement. Visually, the 2026 STI is a mix of aggression and refinement. It no longer looks like a boy racer's dream. It's matured. But don't get me wrong, it's still instantly recognizable as an STI. Up front, there's a larger hexagonal grille with a deep mesh insert and new LED matrix headlights that look downright evil at night. The hood scoop? Still there, still functional, channeling cool air directly into the top mount intercooler. You'll notice wider fenders to accommodate the increased track width. Subaru also fitted 19-inch forged wheels wrapped in performance Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tires, 265 section all around. The side profile is sharp, clean, but with sculpted lines and flared arches that hint at the power underneath. It sits lower than the WRX and with more aerodynamic precision, functional side skirts, wind channeling lines, and tight panel gaps. Now the rear. Let's talk about that wing. Yes, it's back, but it's been redesigned for improved downforce and a more refined silhouette. It's functional, but not flashy in a childish way. The quad-tip exhaust setup is neatly integrated into a blacked-out diffuser. It's one of the best-looking STIs ever, no question. Interior part. Inside the car, showcasing dashboard, seats, intimate digital cluster. Step inside, and you're greeted by something we've never been able to say about an STI before. It actually feels premium. The first thing you'll notice is the 11.6-inch portrait-style infotainment display. It's Subaru's latest Starlink system, and honestly, it's a massive step forward. The interface is quick, the layout is clean, and wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto come standard. Next up, the seats. You're looking at Alcantara-trimmed sport bucket seats with integrated headrests, STI embroidery, and red contrast stitching that screams performance. These seats aren't just showpieces. They grip you tightly in corners while remaining surprisingly comfortable for daily use. The steering wheel is perfectly thick, flat-bottomed, and wrapped in leather with red stitching. Behind it, a hybrid digital analog gauge cluster gives you real-time data, boost pressure, oil temp, G-forces, and more. It's purposeful, not overly flashy. Material quality across the cabin has taken a major leap forward. You get soft touch panels, brushed aluminum accents, carbon look inserts, and ambient lighting that's subtle but effective. The rear seats offer enough room for 2 adults on shorter trips. And the trunk, over 12 cube feet of space, big enough for weekend gear or a full-size spare, because let's face it, you'll probably end up rallying this thing. Comfort level, driving on a country road, speaking from the driver's seat with GoPro or cabin cam. Comfort might not be the first word that comes to mind when you hear STI, but this new model changes that narrative a bit. Subaru finally found a balance between hardcore and livable. The suspension uses new dual-mode adaptive dampers. You can toggle between comfort and sport settings. In comfort mode, the ride is surprisingly composed. Bumpy roads don't shake your spine, and it's actually quiet on the highway. Subaru added more sound insulation throughout the cabin, and the engine mounts have been revised to reduce cabin vibration. You still hear the Boxer rumble, just more refined, less droney. Long trips? Totally doable now. You've got dual-zone automatic climate control, heated front seats, optional heated rear seats, and even a heated steering wheel. What Subaru did here was retain the STI's attitude, but finally made it usable as a daily driver. Commute in it, take it on a road trip, drop the kids off at school, and then hit the canyon roads or autocross on weekends. Performance. On track or open road, mix of POV shots and external tracking footage. All right, now let's talk about the real reason we're all here. How does it drive? The first thing you'll notice is the immediacy of throttle response. The turbo spools early and peak torque comes in low, giving you instant punch. There's no artificial feel, just mechanical engagement. The 6-speed manual transmission is sublime. Short, tight throws, great clutch feel, and a mechanical linkage that feels connected to the car's core. This is how a driver's car should feel. Cornering is phenomenal. Subaru's symmetrical AW guide with active torque vectoring lets the car rotate beautifully. Understeer is virtually non-existent unless you really force it. Turn-in is sharp, and steering feedback, finally, is alive again. Braking is equally impressive. The 6-piston Brembos up front and 2 pistons in the rear give you confidence lap after lap. And here's what's new. You've got customizable drive modes, so you can tailor throttle mapping, steering weight, center diff settings, and even rev matching preferences. At the edge, the STI is composed. It begs you to push harder. And when you do, it rewards you with confidence and clarity. It's one of the last analog-style performance sedans on the market, and it drives like it knows it. Conclusion. Back on camera, standing in front of the STI, soft music fades in. So, is the 2026 Subaru WRX STI worth the wait? Absolutely. Subaru didn't try to turn the STI into something it's not. Instead, they doubled down on what made it special. Raw connection, real feedback, a proper manual, and rally-inspired AW guide. But they also refined it just enough to make it usable every single day. It's fast, it's engaging, it's practical, and it's emotional. This car brings back that feeling you had the first time you watched a WRC stage or saw an STI blaze through snow-covered back roads. In a world moving rapidly toward electric, CVT, and soulless tech, the WRX STI is a reminder of what cars used to feel like and what they still can be. If you're looking for a machine that gets your heart racing every time you start it, this is it. The 2026 WRX STI is back, and it's better than ever. Drop your thoughts in the comments. What do you think of this STI revival? Like the design? Would you buy it over the GR Corolla, Golf R, or Civic Type R? Let's discuss below. And don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more in-depth car reviews